Okay, so let's go through this 2016 A-level question, right? Okay, so we have this aircraft fly with an airspeed of about 700 km per hour through a 250 km per hour jet stream wind from the west. So, for example, I draw the compass, north, south, east, west. So the so-called the wind, right, is actually traveling in this direction, about 250 km per hour. Okay, so the pilot wishes to fly directly north, right, from Australia towards Changi Airport. So to achieve this, right, the pilot point the aircraft away from the north direction. So what is the speed of the aircraft in the direction of north, right, relative to the ground? Okay, first thing, they say that the pilot point the aircraft away from north direction. So can be northeast, northwest, north south, so and so forth, right? Okay, but one thing for sure is that when you add the two things together, meaning you add up the wind, right, plus the 700 km per hour, they should direct you to the north direction because they want to fly directly to north, right? So it means that okay, for example, maybe I draw here. Okay, so this is your wind. Okay, next, I know that I want to fly in the north direction. So it means that the resultant must be north, right, in this particular direction. So it means that, okay, for example, I just draw like that. This is the north. Okay, so now I need to so-called point away from the north direction, right, such that the overall wind and my speed of the aircraft, right, will guide me to the north direction. So it means that I will need to point in this direction. So I just draw here. So that is the 700 km per hour. Yeah, so you can see the the vector addition, right? So the head is connected with the tail. Then of course you can see the wind is about 250 km per hour from the west, right? Okay, then I point away from the north, but I don't know which direction, but I must know one thing for sure is that the two sum, this vector and this vector add up, right, must point me towards the north. So you can see it's actually a right angle triangle, right? So wind towards the right hand side, then after that the aircraft, which is this thing, right? So this is the aircraft. So this aircraft is pointing towards the north south east, is pointing towards the northwest. Yeah. Okay, so what is the so-called speed here? So I simply just use the Pythagoras theorem, right? So you can see this one is a hypotenuse, this one is the one of the side. So I simply just use square root 700 square minus away 250 square. So this will give you, let me just do a quick calculation, 700 square minus 250 square, right? So this will give you roughly 654 meter per second. Yeah, so this will be the answer already. Because according when I see your working, actually you use the 700 square plus 250 square. So this is how we actually do. So should be minus. So the answer for this 2016 question should be about B.